Hey, I'm Lauren, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to value yourself enough so that the people around you will also see your value and you will just feel more confident in yourself. People will value and respect you if they see that you have respect for yourself. If you have zero self-respect, how are you expecting people around you to see your worth, to see your value, if you can't even see it? It does all start in the mind, and people are so focused on people around them. How can I make this person like me? How can I make people see me as this amazing person? But it starts with, how do you see yourself? What is your self-perception? If you can't see it, then no one else is going to. Your mind is so powerful and it can control literally the way you look, the way you act, obviously the way you think, but it controls everything. So the best place to start is with your mindset, positive affirmations, positive self-talk. Stop talking negatively to yourself. I have heard way too many people throughout my life come over to me and just start going, oh, I hate myself, oh, I look so ugly today, I feel so worthless today, I don't like myself, I'm not valuable, I don't deserve this. And to be honest, the list goes on and it's really sad to see. Like, I hate hearing it because I feel bad for them that they think that about themselves, but also it's giving me that perception of them, and that's from their own words. They're trying to almost convince me of those things, and you don't need to be doing that. Like, you need to talk kindly to yourself, but also talk kindly about yourself to other people. Stop going over to your friends and saying that you have no worth and you have no value, and go over and show them that you do, because you do. I do really believe in fake it till you make it. I know some people hate that phrase and they think it's cringy, but I believe in it so much. All you have to do is pretend to be that girl who is confident, who does believe she has self-worth, and then just start acting like her, and then eventually you will just become her. You need to start loving yourself. You know, people say like, oh, if you don't love yourself first, how are you gonna love someone else? Something like that, I can't really remember, but it's the same for everything. If you're looking in the mirror and you say, oh, I look horrible, I am disgusting, I hate myself, change those words into positive ones. Stop saying the negative. Every time your brain wants to automatically go to a negative self-talk, replace it for a positive word. And at the start it's going to be hard, okay? You're going to think this is so abnormal, this is weird, this is cringe, I don't believe it. But eventually you're going to keep doing it, it's going to become a habit, and then you're just going to naturally do that. Rather than naturally doing negative, you're going to naturally do the positive. So that is how you're going to value yourself, and that will then have an effect on other people and how they perceive you. I'm just going to interrupt this video and ask if you could please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the self-improvement content. Also comment any ideas or thoughts down below. I do love to hear from you guys. We often get attached to people because we think we can rely on them. They bring us every form of happiness and they're almost in control of our emotions, and they might not intentionally be doing this. They probably don't mean any harm, but you are so attached to them and you rely on them so much that they actually do control you and how you act and how you feel. If one day your partner that you're really attached to and depending on says something that, you know, kind of hurt your feelings, it's going to ruin your entire day. That's so natural because obviously we care about what people think about us. That's so normal to feel like that way. We want to be more in control of our own emotions. They are our emotions and we should be able to control them to an extent. Obviously there is the external environment and you can't always control everything around you and how they act and how they speak to you. If people are speaking very nasty to you, don't ignore that. That's a problem. But you can control how it affects you and how you feel. This topic around detaching from people is a really tricky one, because I don't want to be sat here saying don't rely on anyone ever again, you can only trust yourself, because that's not healthy way to live? Like, how are you meant to have relationships if you're thinking that way? So I'm absolutely not saying that. I think you should trust people, you should rely on people, you should be able to depend on people that you care about. However, you need to also equally depend on yourself. Let's just say right now you are 90% depending on your partner, your friend or something. They bring you 90% of your happiness. If they're sad, you're going to be sad, kind of thing. They are in control of your emotions. And 10% is yourself. You depend on yourself only 10%. That's not much, okay? So what I'm saying is at least bring it up to 50-50. Like, you can depend on them 50%, but you can also equally depend on yourself. You can rely on yourself. You can trust yourself. You know that you're going to be there for yourself if you need yourself. I've just said yourself way too many times. So I'm not saying don't depend on anyone. You need to detach from everyone in your life. I'm saying you need to be able to depend on yourself equally, if not more, if you can. And the one person that is always going to have your best interest is yourself. And of course, there are other people around you. I mean, I'm so lucky to have people in my life who I know for a fact have my best interest at heart, but I also have myself, so I feel very comfortable. I want everyone to set some personal goals. We're going to work towards personal growth. How can you improve yourself? Because there are many ways that you can improve yourself. If you sit down, have a little think, reflect on yourself, do some research, write them down, create a plan, create a vision board, whatever works for you, and put those personal goals in place. We often hold value with things that we've achieved in life. What have we done this year? What did I achieve this year? And if you haven't achieved anything, you often start to think, oh, I'm not valuable, I didn't do anything, I suck, I'm worthless. If you want the people around you to value you, you need to value yourself and think that you are worthy of achieving everything you want in life, and you are a hard worker, you are determined to actually go out there and achieve it. Put yourself out of your comfort zone, go and do something different. Do something that's going to make you proud of yourself. And I know this video is focusing on other people around you as well in your environment. However, yourself matters a lot. So I'll list a few of my own personal goals this year just to give you some inspiration if you can't think of anything. And some of these are so simple. Big one is staying consistent within fitness. So I've joined a running club and I'm going to do some charity runs this year, hopefully. I'm really working towards running a 5k without having to stop for a walk. I did do one the other day, but I think I stopped 2 or 3 times to walk, and I thought that was really good, okay? But personal goals, you've got to work towards something. What's the point just saying, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing? Like, you got to keep your mind busy, keep your mind distracted, and see the potential. Like, I know I can do it, so I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to see myself as highly valuable. I'm going to feel the confidence running through me, and it's going to be great. Also, I'm trying to stay consistent with dance. I'm trying to go every week, and same with the gym, weight training. I'm trying to do it sort of twice a week. My other personal goal is YouTube. It's on my vision board. It was on my vision board last year. It's made an appearance on this year's vision board as well. Working towards creating more content, improving it every single time. You know, it could be fitness, health, it could be your career, business, side hustle. Maybe your goal is just to focus on your social life. Try to become more independent if you can. We rely on other people so much to be there for us, and sometimes they're not there. Maybe they're busy, maybe they're not in a good mental state, maybe it could be anything, and you need to be able to rely on yourself. Like I said earlier, if you want to live a life where you value yourself and you can be there for yourself no matter what, you need to be able to be independent, to go do things on your own. So try and start a new hobby on your own without anyone, and it's going to be good for you. You're going to make new friends, even if they're just friends that you speak to once a week when you go do that hobby. It's still interacting with other people, from different places in life, and it's just so great to talk to other people. This will improve your social skills, and better social skills will give you more value as well. It will give you more confidence. You'll feel like you can approach people. Also, if you start doing a hobby on your own, even if you don't join a club, maybe you just want to do something on your own at home, like doing some art, or maybe you're going to start crocheting, or is that how you say it? Crocheting? Is that a word? Or is it just crochet? I don't know. Or maybe you want to do a YouTube channel. Whatever you want to do, even if it's on your own, you're still being independent, and it proves to you that you can be happy on your own. You can bring happiness just from yourself existing, and that is valuable. Being able to just sit here on your own and be happy, be content, and get joy from it is so good. Equally with lifestyle changes, also invest your time into your family, your friends, your relationships if that's what you want. I think it's great to be independent, but also have that social life where you are talking to people. I think it's so important. If you care about these people, invest your time into it, and they will see your value because you're spending more time with them, and then you might see your value more. If you are really interested in upgrading your life and yourself and being more valuable, then watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.